Hello there guys, Francis Gray here and welcome back to a brand new build. And in today's video we're going to be taking a Funko Mini of the creature from Black Lagoon and we're going to be customising everyone's favourite cryptid, Mothman. Yay! I'll see you after this. Okay guys, so welcome back to a brand new build, and today's going to be a fun, simple one. So to cut a long story short, basically one of my favourite YouTube channels to watch on an evening is the Grim Life Collective, and not so long ago they did a video where they went and checked out the Mothman Museum. And if you don't know what the Mothman is, basically it's supposed to be a real life cryptid humanoid / monster creature that terrorized the local town, and basically there was loads of eyewitnesses, and then it apparently flew on a bridge, and then shortly after being photographed and seen, the bridge apparently fell down and loads of people died, unfortunately. So as far as cryptids go in the world, Mothman is one of the favourites. Now, while I was watching their video, they went past like a display case, and my eyes were attracted to like a little figure of Mothman, and I can't believe, because I've always loved the story of the Mothman creature. So when I saw it, I thought, oh my god, I can't believe that they've never made, or I've never thought of making, a little Funko Mini Horror Mothman. So huge thanks to the Grim Life Collective for that video and inspiring me to make this. So what do I have here? Well, this is a little Funko Mini of the creature from the Black Lagoon, one of my favourite characters. But when I saw the image in the Grim Life Collective video, I then did a bit of research and I found out that they actually did make this little figure, but it's not into scale with what these are. So I'm going to have to kit bash and create a new one. So now that you've caught up with the idea, what we're going to do with this actual build. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully cut off this back piece here. Okay, so that is a lot better than it used to be. So while going through my bit box, I came across some butterfly wings made out of plastic, and we have a nice little connection point there, so we can drill a little hole in the back of here soon, and then we can just insert that, and then that is going to go a long way to making this look a little bit more like Mothman. But before we go ahead and do that, I want to go ahead and paint this guy a nice rich black from Model Colour. Okay, so for the next part I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to carefully drill a little pilot hole here in his back of his spine, so we've got something to glue these wings to. So just like that, already he's resembling Mothman more than the creature from the Black Lagoon. So for the next part I'm going to go in with some matte varnish, and that's basically a one over coat over this and the wings, purely so it protects the undercoat of black. So when we handle this, I don't have to worry about any black rubbing off. And for the next stage I'm going to go in with a dry brush of German grey from Model Colour. Okay, so I know it's only a subtle difference. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up on it, but obviously this is the German grey and this is the black, and yeah, the camera's probably not going to show it up, but to the human eye there's a very slight difference.
Oh wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
And for the next part I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of Vallejo grey primer. Okay, so that's brought out a lot more detail. So for the next stage I'm going to go in and I'm going to do the wings. So just that one dry brush, look how much detail that's captured. Damn! And for the next stage I'm going to go in with a light brown from Model Air.
I like it a lot.
So for the next part I'm going to go in with an Express speed paint, which is titled Dark Lotus from Express Colour.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Okay, so for the next stage, now that is left like a little bit of like a, it's not probably not showing the camera, but of a blue tint to the eye. But yeah, it's not blowing me away, because everyone that witnessed this creature all said it was basically black with red eyes. And yeah, maybe I should have just stuck with that, but yeah, it's not blowing me away. So for the next stage I'm going to go in with a black wash. Okay guys, so I don't know if this is going to show up on the camera or not, but he is still too like metallic-y kind of looking. It's all the reference photos, well not photos, but artist renditions of Mothman. He tends to be jet black with the only colours on him really is like bright red eyes, and then obviously the like the fingernails, etc. So I think I might have overfunked this, or overthought this, should I say. So for the next stage, I'm going to go back in with regular black from Model Colour.
You get the idea.
And for the next stage, I'm going to go in with some off-white from Game Colour. And for the next part, I'm going to go in with some high velocity super glue and I'm going to stick this to the creature. Okay, let's leave that to dry.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay, so for the next part now, I've mixed a little bit of black mahogany and brassy brass just to make this colour here, which probably doesn't look much on the camera, but it's like a black slash with a hint of copper in it. It's quite nice to the eye. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of it on the stipple brush and then just add like a little edge highlight. And for the next stage, I'm going to go in with a cherry red all-purpose acrylic paint.
Last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye.
And now in with a tiny bit of gloss varnish for the eyes.
Got lifeless eyes, red eyes, like a doll's eyes.
Okay guys, Frank in a bubble here. I'm going to try something new for the channel. Let me know if you like it. So if you like seeing my head in a bubble explaining things, let me know and I'll keep it up. So for the next part, now when it comes to moths, they have these like fairy antennae kind of things coming at the tops of their heads. So I thought Mothman needs one of those. So I put my thinking cap on and I came up with something as simple as these. So there's just these little tree little things, these little bushes that you get with like little army men. And I thought if we snip off 2 of these and then drill little holes and then glue them into the head, then we can go ahead and yeah, we'll paint them black and then he's got some antennae. So let me just go ahead and plop one of these off. There we go, nicely plopped. And as you can see there, that is going to work really well. Okay, those are roughly the same size now. Okay, let's get drilling. Okay, so at first glance that looks like it might work. So I wouldn't mind these being a little bit more bent back though. Okay, not a bad start on that.
Yeah, boy!
Okay, so now that we've gone ahead and glued that, for the next stage I'm going to go in with some black acrylic and we're going to paint the antennae. Okay, let's try to leave that as is. Hopefully the paint just keeps it in place, but once it's dried I might go in with a little bit of super glue just to make sure that it's definitely stuck in that position. But for now I'm just going to carefully get up from my workbench, retreat, and then give this a good few hours. Wish me luck.
Let's move!
Okay, so a couple of hours later and then I realised that the paint didn't work to keep it in place, so I'm going to have to go in with a little bit of super glue. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and leave the glue to fully dry, and then I suppose we should go back in with more black.
5 minutes later.
And for the next part I'm going to go in for a tiny bit of a dry brush down. And for the next part I'm going to go in for a tiny bit of a dry brush of dead white, and I'm just going to run it across the edges. Yep, that'll do nicely.
$1 million.
So for the next part I went ahead and I 3D printed a black base. So now that we've got the base, let's go ahead and use a little bit of hot glue to get A to B. With that, it's finished. Okay guys, so here he is, all finished, and I think he has turned out rather nice. I'm really happy with how all these random parts came together to make a new, unique character. So yeah, so now that he's done, all that's left to do now is to add him with his fellow monster brother and sisters. Okay guys, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please slap that like button and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future builds. And also the channel's trying to get to our next goal, which is 3,000 subscribers, and as you can see we're almost there, so I can only get there with your help. If you want to be a legendary viewer, please take 5 minutes, check out my Patreon page, where with your help and support we can do these videos full time rather than part time, which means a lot more content for you guys and a lot more work for me. So thank you for watching. I'm Francis Gray and this has been the Mothman Funko Mini Custom. I'll see you in the next build.